MTN News, this is Montana This Morning.
The Butte School District is investigating a breach to its computer system. I'll tell you what we know.
And Three Forks taxpayers are getting hit with a big new bill, and most say, well, they're just fine with that. Coming up, find out what the money is buying and why many say it's badly needed. And people, there are 2 new grizzly cubs at Zoo Montana in Billings. Coming up, we're going to give you a look at the bears and an introduction to their unique names. 6:30. I'm intrigued. I already have about 3 possibilities of what those names
I'm sure
might
you
be.
do.
I'll just have to stew on that and wait a little bit
just have
longer.
to go and watch them for a little bit.
I guess. Yeah. Well, good and happy Friday, everyone. We've made it end of the week here, and not too bad weather-wise. Looking around
I'm ready for Friday.
I think so.
I'm ready for the weekend, and I hope you are too. Our temperatures this morning into the 20s. You still need a coat on the way out the door for the kids. It is a little breezy for a few areas, especially down the Madison Valley this morning. It looks like our daytime temperature should stay fairly pleasant with highs into the 40s. High mountain snow showers are possible, but I don't think that we're seeing anything too concerning. Daytime highs staying into the 40s. We do have a stretch of weather that should warm things up. I'm going to talk about the timing and what to expect, of course, in just a few minutes.
All right. Thank you very much, Matt. Now, right off the top this half hour, Montana has submitted its application to the U.S. Department of Veteran Affairs for funding to build a 6th cottage at the Southwest Montana Veterans Home in Butte. Now, the home currently has 5 12-bedroom cottages and is home to 44 veterans and their spouses. As we first reported back in May, during the 2023 legislative session, lawmakers approved $6 million to cover the construction cost. But Governor Greg Gianforte vetoed that funding, saying there was no guarantee that the federal government would help cover any of that cost. At the time, veterans were disappointed at the governor's veto of funding, calling it a slap to the face. The governor justified the veto by stating that the federal government should help pay for this project instead of the entire bill falling to the state. And our top story this half hour, there are some big high-tech problems at the Butte schools. The school district is confirming to MTN's John Amy that it had to shut down its computer system after being compromised earlier this week.
Butte School District was forced to shut down its computer system this week to investigate an unknown breach of the network that serves all the public schools in the city.
And all I can say is that we have not, we're still investigating the issue, and we do not have any clear information what it was.
The district first noticed the problem on November 4th. A team working on the computer system shut it down as a precaution, and the school system has not been able to receive emails or voice messages. Classes are continuing, but teachers and students don't have access to smart boards or computer-related learning.
It's an ongoing situation, but we will definitely keep everybody up to date. As soon as I know something definitive, I'm absolutely going to make sure people know.
Students have heard many rumors about the system being hacked or a victim of ransomware. One Butte High student said the situation has affected the classroom.
She now has to write her schedule on a whole separate board. Because, again, kids used to be able to walk in, see the smart board, and be like, hey, taking notes for yada yada. But now it's kind of chaotic.
Jonart said they have no evidence that any personal information from students or staff has been compromised in this situation. For Tegan, he's not too worried.
I'm a pretty chill kid. As long as I get my education, I'm A-okay.
More to follow on that. Thank you very much, John. Now, an anaconda man appeared in Butte court yesterday in connection with a sucker punch assault at a Butte bar earlier this year. Brandon Fody pleaded not guilty to a felony charge of aggravated assault. He's accused of punching a man twice in the face, as seen in the security video taken from inside the Party Palace bar in Butte the evening of September 22nd. The victim was knocked unconscious in the unprovoked attack and suffered a fractured jaw and missing tooth. Fody is free on a $25,000 bond. And the city of Three Forks flooding concerns are one step closer to being solved once and for all. And MTN's Jolie Salee tells us about a new mitigation channel, where it's going, when it'll be built, and how much it's going to cost.
Three Forks taxpayers can expect a little surprise in their mailbox this November, the first of 20 years worth of bills for the Flood Mitigation Special Improvement District.
With the severe weather changes that we've had and the unexpected things happening, certainly is something to be educated about and be concerned with and be prepared for as much as you can be.
David Swallow says living in Three Forks in a floodplain weighs heavy on his mind sometimes. So paying $195 a year for a new flood diversion channel is okay with him.
Do you think it's worth it?
I do, yes.
According to City Clerk and Treasurers Kelly Smith and Crystal Turner, the Special Improvement District was created last October to pay for the $5.5 million project. In the last few years, FEMA remapped Three Forks and included an additional 152 acres, which is now a designated floodplain. If a flood were to happen, the city has estimated it could cause over $60 million in damage. A scary thought. In fact, when Kelly and Crystal first heard the news, they thought about quitting.
Yep. We did. We talked about it. She goes, I'm going, because it was not going to be any fun to do it alone.
But they feel better now.
Now that we have a possible solution.
And a possible $4 million grant from FEMA. The proposed mitigation channel will take Three Forks out of the Jefferson River floodplain by capturing floodwater and directing it back into the river before it ever reaches town. Construction of the new channel is slated to begin in 2025, but the city is still waiting for environmental permitting. And even though there's still plenty of work to be done before the channel is built,
And I'm going to be happy that we took the time to look into it further and to know all the details that we could find out about it.
in Three Forks, Jolie Salee, MTN News.
And the state says it plans to offer a new federal Summer EBT program in 2024. The program will be jointly managed by the Department of Public Health and Human Services and the Office of Public Instruction. Under the program, families will get $40 per eligible child during the summer months of June, July, and August. Benefits are 100% federally funded, and families of students who receive free and reduced school meals throughout the academic year are eligible. Officials estimate there are around 170,000 eligible children here in the Treasure State. And it's turning out to be a strong tourist season here in Yellowstone National Park. The park is reporting more than 4.4 million people visited through the end of October. That's well beyond the number of visits for any recent year, except for the COVID year of 2021, when international travel was difficult and most people took vacations within the United States. This year's numbers are considerably higher than those of pre-pandemic years of 2018 and 2019. And Zoo Montana in Billings is welcoming 2 new grizzly cubs named after 2 country music stars. MTN's Charlie Kleps tells us the cubs are adjusting well and the zoo staff are thrilled.
It's exciting times here at Zoo Montana as they've recently received 2 grizzly cubs. They'll eventually end up here in the grizzly habitat, but for now they're in quarantine, which is standard. But the goal is they'll be available for the public to see in about a month. It hasn't been the easiest journey to Zoo Montana for these 2 grizzly cubs.
Sadly, Mom was euthanized because she was getting into people's cabins.
Their mother was put down by FWP near Eureka, leaving the 2 behind as orphans.
Unfortunately, getting animals in this way that are either orphaned or maybe it's an animal somebody had illegally as a pet, that happens a lot.
A sad story, but one Zoo Montana Executive Director Jeff Ewalt is used to.
Believe me, I wish these bears could be out with Mom still, but unfortunately it's just not the way it is.
Fortunately, they found a new home, nearly 500 miles away.
I mean, the bears are like one of the best parts of the zoo. To get 2 new cubs and get to watch them like grow up is really exciting for us.
Visitors can't catch a glimpse of the pair just yet. The bears are currently quarantined, standard procedure that helps prevent the spread of diseases or parasites to other animals. But families like the Sebihars can't wait.
It's going to be great to have 3 of them in there. 3 little bears. Yeah, well, 1 big one, actually.
and neither can the staff at Zoo Montana.
When they called us and said we've got a couple available, we said, yeah, we definitely want to bring them in. Timing was perfect.
That phone call from FWP came on the heels of the death of beloved grizzly Bruno.
With Ozzy losing Bruno, that was a big deal to him because Bruno was almost like a mentor, a big brother to Ozzy. It's also great for our caregivers. You know, losing an animal like Bruno, that is a big void to fill.
The bears are named George and Willie after famous country stars George Strait and Willie Nelson. And you can bet they'll also be stars themselves here at the zoo.
It's great for those kids because now, you know, the generation of younger kids that are coming into the zoo are going to be able to watch them grow along with them, which is going to be a lot of fun, and that's what excites us.
In Billings, Charlie Kleps, MTN News.
Well, it looks like George and Willie are very eager for that end of quarantine, and so are we. Thank you very much, Charlie, for that story. Now, we're going to take a short break here on Montana This Morning, but when we come back, Matt's going to have a look at your forecast. We're going to have all your top stories and some tips on how to not waste your money.
I'm John Matteris. A popular vacation company has filed for bankruptcy, leaving travelers holding the bag for thousands of dollars each. What can you do if this happens to you? That story coming up.